Greetings, dear friends. Greetings, greetings. Happy Monday to you. I trust you had a beautiful weekend and are feeling excited for this auspicious day. This is our usual Monday check-in and our mindful motivation for mindset mastery. And OMG, I'm so excited to be here with you on this day. This is a really auspicious, beautiful day to be contemplating our own mindset. So what's happening today, and I'm sure you've already figured this one out, it is the new moon and a total solar eclipse in the sign of Aries. And so that's how we kind of start off. I always feel into what's happening with the phases of the moon, as you know, because that's one of the really powerful ways to feel into your own intentions, your own path forward, your own choices, things of that nature. So with it being a new moon, it's about really bringing your awareness deep within you, being introspective. We're planting seeds for what we wish to create, to be, to create more of. So the epicness of the solar eclipse is that, you know how sometimes we can get caught up in little stories or ideas of, I wonder what would have happened if I made a different choice back then, or if I went a different direction. And sometimes we can hold on to those kind of stories, ruminating or wondering, woulda, coulda, shoulda type of thing. With this energy, with this solar eclipse energy, it's about allowing us to really step up, release any past stories, and see if you can call in what it is, like the quality or the intention, call it in now. So let's say if you had an idea of, if I made a different choice back then, say 5-10 years ago, then think about or contemplate or visit with what is the attribute that your soul would like to have here, because you have the power to bring it in. We are amazingly powerful creator beings. This juncture, this stepping through, this threshold that we are now standing on today, it's about walking forward aligned with what's best for you, awakening to your own powerful potential. If you're familiar with the information from the human design system and the gene keys, this event today, the new moon and the solar eclipse, is happening in gate 51. I'm very familiar with gate 51 because that's where my conscious sun is. So gate 51 is about awakening. It's about having a wee bit of a jolt, of an awareness to say, step up, wake up, align with the truth of you. Put your hand on your heart. And so here's the thing. I've been seeing that some people are a wee bit discombobulated about this energy, maybe even feeling like it's problematic or something to even be a bit anxious of. It's not. Come into your heart. If you do feel a wee bit anxious or you feel a wee bit nervous about the time that we're coming through, please reach out for support. You can put it in the comments below, or you can message me directly, or find your best way to soothe you. And it could just be putting your hands over your heart and taking a deep breath and really coming into the auspiciousness of this evolution of who we are. I trust that makes sense. So of course, we're still going to do our 4 cards, 4 different decks of cards, but I really encourage you to allow yourself to feel the magnitude of this galactic event, if you like. And we are all planetary beings ourselves. I think that's another reason as to why it's important to just tap into what's happening. And whether you get to see this, whether you are in a place where this eclipse is happening or not, energetically we are all being affected by it. So I trust that makes sense too. So now, taking a deep breath, I'm going to start us off with the letting go card. So I said at the beginning here that sometimes we can have regrets or I wonder what would have happened if I made a different choice or made a different decision, or I opted for plan B instead of plan A. Sometimes that can just be blocking us from seeing the amazingness that we have become. And also, like I said, it's about getting clear on what is it that you would like to feel, because it's possible. You can feel it. So in order to tap into that, let's see what we can focus on letting go of in order to maybe lift the hood or actually get that clarity for ourselves. Haha, this is perfect. It's disapproval of self. So isn't that fascinating that came up? Disapproval of self. Where do you criticize yourself? Where do you say I don't measure up, and that's that thing about woulda, coulda, shoulda. Can you lovingly visit any kind of places that you're a bit annoyed with yourself, or you're a bit disapproving of yourself, and put it down? See, that's it. That's the old story. I don't need to carry that forward. Coming through, like I said, this threshold, stepping up to the auspiciousness of your own capacity to create and to flow and to celebrate your own life, what you have created. Okay, another nice deep breath, and we're going to get a tarot card, and then I'm going to do 3 of the Healing with the Angels cards. Let's see what wisdom from the tarot will help us. Oh, beautiful. This is the Page of Pentacles. Actually, I really like that. Pentacles are to do with abundance. There's a huge vibe of abundance, of power. And when I talk about abundance, I'm talking about well-being on all aspects. Well-being in your mind, body, and soul. Abundance is here. And with it being a page, that's like a new beginning. So perhaps if you can allow yourself to be introspective in whatever way is right for you, whether that's meditation or journaling or combination of it, or speaking it out, or doing a wee bit of a pattern reset so that you can actually access the abundance, the prosperity, the beauty that you have access to, that you have created. And because that being a new moon, this is about planting the seeds too, which is a nice piece around that Page of Pentacles too. So that actually reminds me of something I've often said is the answers you're looking for are looking for you too. As we step through, and like I said, from the human design aspect, that gate 51, it's all about breakthrough through past limitations or fears or anxieties or obstacles that you thought were in your way, where they're actually on your way. Can you keep moving forward, finding your best pace? And of course, as I'm saying that, one thing that I think is really important is when we find our pace, that's about finding the rhythm and the balance between being and doing. And if all you are up for at this point is to just be and breathe and contemplate, then that's perfect. Allow it. Allow your own inner wisdom to be the sort of navigator or the choice maker throughout these times and beyond, of course. Okay. Now, and like I said, if anything I've said here triggers you, or you need a wee bit more support or guidance, just pop it in the messages below, or message me directly. And I'm sorry I got a wee bit discombobulated there because of the cards that just came up for us. It's absolutely incredible. Look at this. New beginnings. I couldn't have chosen it consciously better than if I tried. New beginnings. This is it. Step up. Celebrate the new beginning. And Are you listening? Isn't that perfect? I'm really thrilled about the 3 cards that came up there first. Very, very powerful. You can feel the power and the connection of those 3 cards really illustrate and underline this amazing energy, this juncture of space and time that we are in collectively. I encourage you to make the best use of it, to align with it in your best way. And make sure you're listening to the whisper of your own inner guidance. It will never lead you astray or abandon you. So, what do you need in order to tap into it, to allow yourself to be guided by it? Maybe this event that we are going through, and actually, let's set an intention as we move through this. Can you envisage that we're all holding hands with one another, celebrating coming through this amazing time? And let your heart sing with it also. Okay, just about ready to wrap up today's session and send you off into this amazing experience ahead. I'm going to just pull one of my Liberate Your Inner Truth cards to seal this beautiful energy for today. So again, taking a nice deep breath. Let's see which card wants to have its day in here. This is beautiful. It's I am focused. Can you allow what I've shared here, what these cards are, what you're feeling, to help you be focused? Focused on what is truly mattering the most to you. But let me read this out to you. I allow myself to dream big dreams and set goals accordingly. Then I take action to make them happen. I stay focused on my intentions. My action plan is my map to my treasure. That's beautifully aligned with what we are being inspired to do. So it's not actually that you need to run into taking action, but dream, come into contact with your dream. Your big dreams, your big auspicious, audacious dreams, and plant the seeds. Plant the seeds under this beautiful new moon total solar eclipse energy that we are in the sign of Aries. It's actually also the beginning of the astrological year too. So beautiful beginnings. The intentions that we set here are likely to be much further out than just the 6 months that we generally would do for a new moon in Aries to the full moon in Aries. You may find that there are bigger picture ones that you get to set here. Much love to you. I wish you an amazing time, whether you get to watch the solar eclipse or not. Wherever you are, you will be feeling it. Much love to you. I'll be back with you next week.